What up? What up? I am the Rap Mamba. This is Lord. We are starting a podcast. You know what I mean about issues that have to do with the culture, black men specifically, non-specifically, and we're gonna, I guess, talk about things that we feel is important. This might be a rough draft. You know, it's our first go, so you gotta bear with us. Give us time to clean it up. Things will progress. Um,
What's up, motherfuckers? No, I'm just playing. I got something to say.
no. Yeah, it's gonna be an easy, laid back show, man. We ain't trying to stress nobody out. We just gonna have a conversation, and hopefully, some of y'all appreciate what is being said. That being said, um, did you want to start off with something, or did you want me to start off?
No, I just wanted to say that I wanted to do this with him as black men. Not on no racist shit. This ain't gotta separate us. We trying to build bridges, not walls. So don't feel offended like, oh, only black people. No, but a black man needs to hear this, and it's time for us to hold ourselves accountable and accept the reality so we can change it. That's all I really had to say, big dog.
All right. So, I guess my first, I guess first question. We went through a couple questions and we was going back and forth, and some of the stuff we had written down. And I guess my first question deals in like personal experiences and identity. And how has your identity as a black man shaped you feel it shaped your experiences in society?
Damn, that's deep.
You know what I mean? We try and get there. I mean, you got to get there some way.
Guess as a now or my history or how you want me to start? Because I could talk about I've been black my whole life, so I can been show you my role in society as a black man, how I came up when you know what I'm saying from the beginning. Or I could talk about now. So
Expound a little bit on both.
okay, so as a black man in this society, when I was coming up, all everything was black. It wasn't no when I was younger. It was everybody was black. The 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 restaurants was black. All your neighbors was black. It was all black. The only time you'll see somebody that wasn't black was when you go across the bridge, or that was the Mexicans,
Can
or
you
the Latinos.
could you let the
And the
people know
white
where you're
people.
from?
I'm from Chicago.
Okay,
I'm
so
from out west.
uh,
I'm from the land. And then or the emblems. It was the only white people we used to see. So that was the you know what I'm saying, my experience with a diverse group of people, it wasn't there coming up.
and what about now? How has,
Now, now, I don't know, it go both ways. I'm kind of solid. I'm a solid man, so as a black man, they probably I don't get too much shit.
mm-hmm.
So, in this society, they don't fuck with me. You feel me? They don't try to start no shit. Some people they do that with, but not with me.
Okay, now I guess we got a little bit of that. Let me I guess transition a
Can we
little.
can we take that out?
Take what out? This is live.
Just laugh.
Yeah.
Okay, because I want to expand on that question like deeper because what I
Go
mean by
ahead.
that.
Go ahead. This is
You know
our
what I mean?
show. You can talk as long as you want.
No, no, no. This is what I mean by that. They don't give me no shit. Kind of being a solid man because I noticed that a lot of people always say they be getting into it and they be going up and for some reason I don't know. People feel like it's a struggle with me,
Mm-hmm.
so I won't have those same challenges. Not saying I'm He Man or I'm Superman, but shit, I just don't have those issues. Now that go both ways. As
Mm-hmm.
far as you give respect, you get respect.
Most definitely.
You feel me? So I was raised right. So maybe that got something to do with it too. You give the energy that you receive.
Yes, sir.
You feel me? So
No, I 100% agree on that. I mean, as I'm from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, so um, same way, man. You know what I mean? It's like,
he from the U.
yeah, the U, yeah, hard body, but no, it's the same thing. It's a lot more culture than I guess where I am now. So it's like where I grew up is a lot of Cubans, Haitians, Jamaicans, and we really weren't too many, I guess, white people around, so to speak. And that was the same way. You got to cross a bridge. You had to go start going over downtown with a heat play and stuff like that before you start seeing like the other part of I guess what you see of South Florida, Miami on TV. And I was raised the same way, man. You honor thy neighbor. You try and treat people as such. Um, I don't know. My mother was Puerto Rican. My father was black. So I kind of, Puerto Ricans, they're real big in the family. And black people is the same way. And just the culture, I grew up and we was poor. We was always getting evicted, so I was always having to meet new people.
Oh, whoa. Come on, man. You don't have B, man.
But I'm saying I got to move around a lot of South Florida because we was never anywhere too long. So I got to, I guess, sometimes we'd be in a Puerto Rican neighborhood. I remember we was living in my aunt Janet's garage for some time, and it was a Puerto Rican neighborhood. Then we moved over to Lincoln Park, and anybody know what Lincoln Park like?
I don't know, but I heard. But look, I was gonna say, man. Now we know who our years. You know what I'm saying? We got that out the way. How did it impact you now, though? How's it being a black man society now?
I think now obviously it's a lot better as an adult, and people as an adult, you gain wisdom and you know how to traverse through society. And so I think I've been blessed, but I've also knew I had to work hard to put myself, I guess, in a blessed situation because I know a lot of brothers out there that are struggling, and it is hurtful to see because you know these brothers, but some of it is self-inflicted, which is something that we'll get into, and some of it is society inflicted. And as a black man, I also think you gotta, shit like Stephen A. Even though I don't really fuck with Stephen A., but he be saying that you gotta work twice as hard to get half as much. Like, yeah, people just say, I was in the military. Like he knows, so I had to before I feel like I was accepted by all of society, especially the way I look, I get dreadlocks, this, that. I feel like they look at that and they make an assumption of me. The only thing that I think sways me back is they find out like, oh, he was in the military for a long time. He's multiple deployments and this, that. And that's where they find like look at then I almost like I feel like I'm looked at, okay, he's one of the good ones. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it. I get it. I I want to stop you right there because I like to talk about this type of stuff, bro. You see, you made a point there, but I don't want people to take it the wrong way, bro. You said it's something that people say you got to work. Who was that man? Stephen A. You know,
Stephen A.
Work twice as hard
Mm-hmm.
to get what was that? How you say it?
Half as much.
To get half as much.
Yes, sir.
Why is that though? It ain't because the opportunity not there though, right?
No, the opportunity is
The
there.
opportunity is there. So just like it's for everybody, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
but there might be roads for certain people.
The world is you didn't know about this, so you knew. You green. You brand new. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, so people thinking like, oh, the opportunity ain't there, so you gotta work, you gotta be so much. No, you don't gotta be so much better than me. You gotta one, you brand new, so you gotta fucking get a job.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's the star. It ain't. It's harder to get a job now. You get the job, and then they work twice as hard because it's a lot of stuff that you didn't know that the people grew up doing. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we ain't had that chin. We ain't get that luxury
Yeah.
just to get to where you should be. But when you get to that point, you should work 4, 5, 6 times harder because the only thing to stop a millionaire from becoming a millionaire is what?
Himself.
Making 500,000.
Well, I mean,
People get complacent. So then you gotta go keep that same energy and keep going. That's, you know what I mean? So that's all, man. I ain't mean to cut you off, but
no.
it's enough of that. It's enough of that, bro. You know, I ain't want to cut you off, bro. I feel like we gotta be prophesized. I just want us to know we here for each other.
No, but that's what part of what we're here to do, because a lot of I guess people feel like black men don't got emotions, black men don't speak. Nah, this is my brother. We speak all the time, and we speak on real hot button issues,
And
it's
I'll be winning.
he think he's
I'll be winning.
but it be good debates. And you get to see other points of view. Because he does have different views than me, and we, sometimes they conflict, but it's a healthy engagement, which people think we can't have in our community. Certain people think we can't have, but we are here. That's part of the reason we wanted to do this podcast. So, we could show it can be done from two. It don't have to be no athletes. You got everybody in the pivot and everybody got podcasts now. No, it could be two regular Americans, hardworking. I mean, with good jobs, and being positive in the community. We both have children. We both active fathers. Active fathers.
If they gonna see this, I got to shout them out.
Yeah, active fathers. And we just want to really get it out there. But another question I think I really wanted to get into is speaking into the career and economic opportunities is have you ever seen or experienced systematic like racism in your career?
It may have been a appearance of it, but more so I hear about it from other people.
Mm-hmm.
But the appearance may be there. So
what do you mean the appearance?
I mean, what I'm trying to say is I can't say for sure, but if you want that perspective to say, oh, it's because I'm black, then yeah, you can make that argument. But as far as like I didn't get the job because I'm black, that to me, in my opinion, you know this about me, bro.
I don't think so.
That's a handicap, bro.
Yeah, I think I don't necessarily think it's that.
Is your perspective, how you perceive it. So you say you know what I'm saying, you see systematic racism. Bro.
I get it, and I see two ways. I believe what you're saying. Because people could sit there and say it's because I'm black, but little do they know they walked in that interview and looked like an idiot. You know what I mean? They might have was, for whatever reason, might have applied at a job they knew they couldn't do, and they was like, "Oh, he ain't like me." No, I feel like a lot of jobs will, if you go in there and present yourself right, they'll give you a chance. I think where the question was more related is we've worked together. A lot of times you go into these places, like we live up in the Midwest right now. You go in these places, the owners white, all the managers is white, all the line leads is white, and it's sometimes you feel like damn, cause like I remember an issue we had, and I sit there and say. I'm just bringing up personal experience.
Okay.
It's nothing, and I don't even think it's racial. I don't think the people that were doing it were racial. But then I remember like just simple things like this that people get pissed off at. I remember hunting season. That's big in the white community. They'll sit there. They call it water cooler talk, right? You talk about sports, whatever. I remember one of the guys got a big buck. And he was showing it. He was showing it to all the bosses. was able to talk about it for like seemed like 20, 30 minutes. But we were talking about basketball. The playoff game, crazy shot was like I forgot who it was. It was some old basketball game. And I'll go back to work. But it's okay. But y'all water cooler talk is better than our water cooler talk. You know what I mean? Like, but they're like, well, we was hunting, and that's how they justified it. And we was like, well, shit, it's the playoffs.
I get it. Even though me, you know me, I ain't gonna take nobody's side. You know my role, how I was.
Yeah,
My role is when you at work, you talk about work. That's me.
That's me
and
too.
That's a good point that you brought up because a lot of black men feel the same way as you do. They feel like, oh, because I see Johnny doing the water cooler talk, it's all right for me because then I could just say, oh man, you just doing that because I'm black because you ain't saying nothing to them. But the whole time, my take is, and I've been working y'all for a long time. I started, my mom can vouch for this. I started when I was, a lot of my friends too. I got people everywhere, bro. They'll tell you, bro, we started working early. We was like 14, 15 working.
Mm-hmm.
So when I talk like this, I'm talking from, because this how you maintain. Because I went through it. I'm talking from experience. So personally, you shouldn't be not trying to tell people what they should be doing or not, but it's not expected. They're not paying you to have water cooler talk. So one, it's like you can't blame that on race anyway because you breaking the rules.
I don't know. I don't.
You here to make money,
and that's where I was saying I don't think that's racial. I just think that's two perspectives.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's one point. And that's why I say it was systematic race because it's not even. I don't think. Listen, I don't think nobody we worked with is. I'm just saying. The way the system is set up, and it's not because it's purposely done, or you know what I mean.
So another point you brought up, because you said a lot of good shit, but another point that you did bring up was you'll go see the owner. The owner was white, and the manager is white, and the leads is white. Well, that's who qualified for the job.
Can I just add this? I felt the same way when I went in the child support court. Okay. And the judge was white. The the attorney helping was white. The goddamn stenographer was white.
Reporter?
I mean, it was a woman. I meant a woman with all that. I'm sorry, I didn't even mean. I felt the same way when I went in. The judge was a woman. The goddamn her assistant was a woman. I was like, the stenographer's a woman. I was like, they might be sending me to jail. So it's like it doesn't have to just be racism. It could be other parts of life. Trust me, if you a male and you go to the child support court and you walk in there, ain't nothing but females in there and they look like they pissed off, you would get nervous too.
It's going down.
Yeah.
But this thing though, black men, brothers, Colo speaking to you. We gotta make sure. Get back to family, bro. Them kids, so embrace it. Accept it. That if we in child support, we gotta do what we gotta do. Now, don't get me wrong though, cause I'm still big dog. She should be making sure she take care of them kids, but that's another story for another day. You feel me? This type of shit me and John go through. Me and the Red Mamba always do this, Joe. We start with a conversation and I give him my perspective and he give me his perspective and then we agree to disagree. Yeah. That's why we doing this podcast.
No, yeah. So that you can disagree. I mean, cause honestly, I hate seeing black dudes argue. It seems like we always out here fighting. It always seems like, and these kids is bad as shit. Like these kids is bad. That's where I think he was sitting there saying we got to get back to family. These goddamn kids is out of control. They out here doing everything for clout. They chasing likes everywhere. They honestly damn near care about impressing people more than they damn near care about the rest of their life because they sit there, will do some shit right now just to chase some clout and realize that shit might have just affected your whole life and you don't even know it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But to continue on with it, to add to the, and I like I said, I want to make sure I state this that I'm not saying that these places are inherently racist. I was saying this systematicness of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it. I know. It's sometimes people, like I said, bro. You know my point. It's the appearance.
It's the parent.
It's the appearance. You agree with that though?
Yeah.
Because you can take it as you want, but if this ain't the '60s no more, it's 2024, so we can use it as a crutch all we want.
We can't. Yeah.
It's the
They
appearance
got to
of
stop it. And we've
Like,
all
you
met.
see-
Can we at least agree this too? We've all met that brother that said, "Oh man, that shit was racist," and you was looking at him like, "Nah, nigga, that was you."
I thought she was gonna say we all met that one brother that always try to. It's cause I'm black.
Yeah, it's always because I'm black. That
Oh,
nigga.
Cause I'm black. I ain't get
And you like, you know what I
but
mean?
me in line, or they ain't sell me the squares. No, it's cause you ain't have enough change, my brother.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's the reality.
We
So
gotta
get
stop.
broke.
We gotta stop them niggas. The same way the police
I agree with
got to start checking they homies when they dealing with it. We gotta start checking. It's like, bro, that wasn't racist, man. Don't be just because it makes people uncomfortable. It makes people uncomfortable. So I'm the type of person I won't use it unless I know it. I know it. So I don't think I can ever remember bringing it up on a work and on a workplace. But like I said, most of my
Playing the
time,
race card.
yeah, most of my time was in the military, and that shit don't last long in the military.
And then they probably think, you know what, when we get these viewers up, when our viewers and shit, everything like, what do you do? With me, you know what I do, bro. I'm a organizer. I was a natural born organizer. I'm a union man. So I'm always my brother's keeper. So that's what I do. And not only I was active in the union, I am active in the union, but my role was I was a chief steward. I was one of the delegates in our local. So I'm familiar with all the. They run to me like I ain't the blackest because now I did all the talks and I said about it and I had to realize it ain't always about cause you black, bro. So stop saying that. Oh, I'm a snap because you know this is what they expect me to do. So I'm a. Bro, sometimes you gotta be like, Joe, I came here for a check. Let's get this money on so I can go party with Kiki, whoever that is.
Yeah.
You feel me? Whoever you want to go kick it with and however you want to do it, just remember, it's how you perceive it.
Most definitely.
I know I cut you off. Go on.
No.
You're doing good,
no,
bro.
it's
You're doing good.
no.
You're doing good.
That
Keep it up,
follows
Joe.
that follows right into the next part. So what advice would you give a young black man entering the job market?
That's a good question. One, a good thing is first impressions is it go a long way. You know what I mean? So when you go in there, how you introduce yourself, and they probably got classes on this type of shit, but this the type of shit that work in the market. And when you go talk to these people, like I used to work with these people, I know what they looking for. I know what we was looking for to get the money, whatever job we did. So appearance, first impressions go a long way.
Yeah.
So that's the first thing. And then second, you know, what they used to say, look, you could talk, you can say what you want to say, but when it's time to perform, then I believe you. You know what I'm saying? Because you can tell me this, you can do that all day, but then when it's time to get the job done and don't be taking 16 bathroom breaks, don't keep going through Facebook because what's the name ain't at work and you at work, like all that's you. It's a time and a place for that, and when you entering it, when you serious about your what we call this a stable income, guarantee and residual is just keep coming and just gonna come. You got to get serious about that. Cut that shit out. That's number two.
Yeah.
You know, all the side and distractions. Look, just focus on the job. One, because it's important because you don't want to get yourself hurt. You don't want to go home. You don't want to go home. You go to work with an arm. You come home leaving the hospital and you ain't got no arm.
Yeah.
Or Gerard just got killed because you wanted to check Instagram and now he needed you for him be watching him. Now he gone. He ain't here no more. His family on TV crying, talking about they need donations and they really gonna be stuck in grief for the rest of their life.
Yeah.
You feel me? So you wanna be present. So first impressions, cut out the distractions, be present, and then the third thing I say entering the job, you know, you gotta what's the way I can say this? You gotta be able to separate your issues at home from work. You gotta check that at the door.
No, yeah.
You can't bring that to work.
You can't.
And then don't feel bad because Eric, the supervisor or the superintendent, don't care because he got a job to do. He got a time. He got to get it done.
Mm-hmm.
That way, you keep getting your check and I keep getting my check. So check your personal life at the door. You know what I mean?
And you know
keep that off the job site.
That's a good segue for this because I was going to kind of get into relationships and family, and you know what? That's a good vice versa too. You can't bring your relationship to work, but you also can't bring your work home to an extent. Because if you have a significant other, you might want to talk about your day and stuff like that. But I'm saying you can't. If you can't, your boss got on you at work,
now you tough on
and you come home to your daughter don't care nothing about that. Yeah. She care about what My Little Pony's doing.
Right.
So,
right.
What are you feel like the dynamics of the black family? Like, how do you feel what do you feel is the state of the black family right now? What do you feel it's in a bad place? Do you feel it's in a good place?
As a black family, as in, I want to speak on my family, but I don't know y'all like that, so I'm just gonna talk about everybody else's family. My family, if be call me like, "Oh Lord, you bogus, what you doing on that, bro?" No, I think a good family dynamic we got as black men is that everything we do, just like any other man and any other race, it be for our kids. You know what I mean? So if we be like, even our decision making be affected by what's gonna happen with our family, like that's an important part of the equation. We just can't, you know what I mean? So as a state, I mean we always can get better. There's always room to grow. You know what I'm saying? But right now, it's hard to have a family when everybody want to be like Sexy Red. Don't nobody want to be Dr. Sue. You know what I mean?
So do you think there's stereotypes that affect relationships between black men and black women?
Yeah, I actually do. I think there is stereotypes that affect it, especially with the black woman.
The hot girl summers.
Huh?
Hot girl summers.
Hot girl summers. And then I get somebody broke their heart, so now they trying their best to destroy their coochie, so that you feel me to get back at whoever broke their heart. You know what I mean? It's gonna be hard to find somebody that's ready to pick you up and fix you up when you get too broke. You don't want to go through that.
Yeah, I mean you can't. Once the walls is broken, it's hard to build them babies up.
And then especially when you don't know that many people, but everybody know you. You know what I'm saying? You don't know that many people, but everybody know about you.
I don't think women get that. I think they so used to tricking that one nigga that they think they can trick all niggas.
Okay. What like
and because I had some chicks, man, they be out here talking about, oh, I ain't mess with no dude out here in 4 years. I don't even be messing with dudes in time. And then I know somebody was drumming out 2 days ago.
Yeah, type shit. That's what I'm saying.
Like, why are you lying?
It's hard.
Why are you lying?
It's a stereo. It might be a stereotype, but look, this what it is, bro. It's all right, and I don't know. I might be walking the line here, but it's alright for men to have like that one dude said on I saw it on TikTok. He was like, man, if 20 girls touch this cup, I wipe this cup off. But if 20 niggas dip his hand in this water, I'll pour that shit out. I don't even want that shit no more. So remember that.
Say it again. Say it again. What did he say?
He said, man, if 20 niggas, what he say? He was like, if 20 niggas touch the side of this cup, man, I'll go get the town, wipe that off. But if 20 niggas, he said, if 20 niggas dip they motherfucking on it, I'm gonna pour that shit out. You feel me? Not 20 niggas touching the side, 20 bitches touching the side of the cup. You know, they talk about we fuck 20 bitches. You feel me? You could keep going, but if 20 niggas up in there and you only been, you left the house 5 days ago, how the fuck you got out? Just like any motherfucker that smile that you got some coochie.
But that's how they be, man. They feel. Listen, I don't begrudging them. The women feel more free than they ever felt in their life.
It's okay. That's cool to be free, but
it's okay to be a woman too. It's okay to be. It don't have to be a hot girl summer. It could be a big mama, like where the mamas at. Like man,
it's easier than ever to get some ass now. I see. Only thing you need, cause man, I remember, boy, look, girls back in high school, they'll make your ass. They'll make you go through some shit for you get them. Yeah, one day easy like that.
These little motherfucking hoes now, man, they trying to catch as many bodies as they can.
And that's not.
You think they would CSI Miami in this bitch? They just catching bodies.
Who the fuck? Who want to marry and who want to marry something like that, bro?
I got I know. I hate to say this because I could look down upon them. I know a stripper right now talking about why can't I get me a good man? I'm like, man, you.
They say you can't turn a hoe into a housewife, but you can make a housewife out of a hoe. So she just gotta keep looking.
Smoke me a cigarette on that.
Yeah, man, just something started, man. We ain't gonna be too long. Hope we get more viewers and people wanna ask us questions, or we can answer them and talk about them. Just stereotypes, the dynamics of the black man and the black family, all that shit important, bro. I want to talk about that. We need to get reloaded. We need to get to a point where us as black men are a part of our purpose and fulfilling our purpose. We got a whole purpose.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't even. That's why we lose sight of our future. We don't know our purpose.
I think there is some like demasculization going on. I think they don't 100%
not in the land
want men to be men. I think just society. They want dudes to be submissive. These girls is looking for six. It was the my girl Melanie King. She talks about it. They want the 666. They call it damn near the mark of the beast. They want a nigga that's 6 foot. He got a 6-pack, and he makes 6 figures. They all chasing this one mythical nigga that is at the like.
No, they out there. You just only get one night with him.
Yeah, and they wonder and they'll street everybody else like shit because they got shitted on by this nigga, but they got shitted on by Tyrone. They wanted Tyrone, but now they motherfucking they settle for Bobby. They wanted Tyrone, but they settled for Bobby because Tyrone, and now they felt like they settled. And women use you like a spider web nowadays. They always trying to jump in. I just don't trust them.
I can't keep going on bashing our women. Gotta put that good coochie out here for us. Like, I don't want to bash them, but we gotta keep it real, bro. You know, but at the same time, like, I don't want to just sit here and be like, we can't trust these bitches because all these bitches got to turn the motive. Some of them don't, bro. And then sometimes you got to build a bitch. I done heard that before, and I feel like it's true. What you think? You got to take her and mold her to what you need her to be.
Yeah.
And then you won't have those worries.
No, I think.
Or do like my homie, ain't gonna say his name and go get one for every day of the week.
No, I think you true. I feel. One thing I want to say too. There's 2 quick things. One part of it is men's fault because men were so shitty so long. Now these females feel like they can do anything. But I want to say another thing is that black men have been stepping up. Unlike they used to 20, 30 years ago. You motherfucker around like taking care of their kids. Black men have evolved there because back in the day, 20, 30 years ago, they were your daddy disappear, move 10 miles away, and you never see him again for the rest of your life. Now,
or he got killed and you never see him again, or he in jail for the rest of his life.
No.
That's what happened, bro. Think about it.
No.
That's why we missed a whole generation because of this. Joe Biden.
No, Reaganomics.
You know, and he passed that bill with the mass incarceration.
That was Giuliani, stop and frisk.
So a lot of us around my age, and I'm 35, finna be 36.
I'm
A
almost
lot
40.
of us that was raised in the 90s and born in the 80s and the early 2000s grew up without that father figure. So now, like you just the point you was making is we are the black men that are reloaded. Reloaded. We can't make excuses about the past. We got to step forward right now.
No, and I agree, and I think that we have progressed because
Thank you.
because
Thank you. That's the first time you said
no, no, I,
it. You said you think we progressed?
I do think we have progressed because I know you take care of your kids. You're an active father. You know I take care of my kids. Active father. Um,
You sound like Michael Jackson, bro.
no,
Hey, you want to change the world? You got to look at the man in the mirror, bro.
yeah, no.
You want to start? You want to change the world? Start by changing you. And then if it's
But I think in doing that, the women have took advantage. That they like they wanna they got all the everything they want. They realize that that little cooter can get them take them places that
yeah.
that they could never went, and they maxing it out. And I think that at some point there's gonna have to be a come to Jesus. There's gonna have to be a pullback because right now I think the state of the black man and the black woman is very sad. Just to be,
They be using ourselves.
we just it's all bad. There's not much good out the situation.
I don't know, man.
Um, hold on.
I think you just brought up a valid point, and you know what? We should host our next podcast on that shit, bro.
Yeah. You wrap it. You want to wrap it up?
Yeah,
Today?
man. Yeah, man.
We got some good stuff out there. We got some good stuff out there. You know what I mean? So, and you know what? We already been on here almost 40 minutes talking about our first episode. It'll get better from here. Hopefully, in the next
couple days, yeah.
we'll be able to clean this up a little bit, make it get a little more podcast worthy area, and get everything. Cause I'm a computer geek. I know how to do all this shit. We slapped this together today because it's something we've been talking about. Don't get twisted. And we probably get our uncle in here at some point.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But this was the first episode. Hopefully, we get better with each episode, and appreciate y'all coming on here and supporting us. Shout out. We have to be.
See y'all on the next one.
Yeah.